So I finally got hold of my Naked palette by Urban Decay. For those of you who read my blog, you'll know that I've been hunting for this because Urban Decay isn't in any of the stores in Edinburgh anymore, which I was so upset about. And most of Scotland seems to have sold out of this palette because it's so popular. But when I was in Cardiff this weekend, they seem to have a huge stock of them. So all of Urban Decay Naked palettes are in Cardiff. You heard it here. It's so beautiful, look. It's got like 12 different eyeshadows ranging from like nude ones, all the sort of browns you can imagine, from like matte ones to sparkly ones, and then it sort of has like a nice sort of grey and a black at the end. Comes with a free brush and also a primer as well, so it's great. I think it was £32 and it's got a velvet box. It's really pretty. So today I am going to actually use some of the eyeshadows out of this to create the look. I'm going to do a makeup masterclass on how you can do your makeup in 5 minutes, or sort of 5 to 10 minutes. So it's great for anyone who doesn't really like mornings, gets up with very little time to spare, but still wants to leave the house looking glamorous, or for all you sort of mums out there who have lots of kids to get ready and you want to get yourself ready as well. This is a video for you. So let's get started. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes, so we're going to start with our primer. I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime. You always start with a primer. I've already moisturised because that's just within my daily routine. So here we go. You literally need 1 squirt of this, and I'm just going to put it on my face and just, this goes so far, this Prep and Prime. Honestly, it's such good value for money because I use 1 squirt out of that bottle each time. I love that Gal primer as well by Benefit, but it's not as great value. It doesn't seem to go as far and you have to use quite a lot of it to cover your face, whereas this covers the whole of my face. I do have a small face. So that's us primed our skin. I'm now going to put foundation on, and I use Bobbi Brown's moisturising foundation just for general day wear because it's nice and light, and this is Warm Ivory. They do loads of colours. So I'm literally, this is how I do mine quickly. I'm going to use my fingers instead of a brush. And I kind of just put sort of dots on, and then I just rub it all in, kind of starting at my cheeks. So as you can see, it's a really sheer sort of colouring, or coverage should I say, but it's really nice, and it does cover up some blemishes. Okay, so we've got our foundation on, we've primed our skin, and I find the Bobbi Brown foundations quite oily, so maybe if you have oily skin, don't use the moisturising one. They probably do an oil-free one. I'm going to use my Hello Flawless powder by Benefit. I'm just going to take my big fluffy brush and I'm just going to go over that just to, 1, set the makeup, and 2, it's just going to stop any shine. I don't like shiny. Perfect. So we've got our base applied already. That was really, really quick. I am going to do my cheeks, and I'm going to use Posse Tint by Benefit. They do a red one as well called Benny Tint. I quite like the pink one. It's really pretty. It's quite natural looking and gives a really nice sort of glow, but you do have to build it up, I find, because as you can see, you can't really see that I've got anything on, so I tend to kind of do 2 coats of it and just kind of work it into, I'm just working it into the apples of my cheeks rather than anywhere else, and then sort of, well, I am brushing it out towards my hairline, but not like I would with blusher, just to give me rosy cheeks. So I've got my rosy cheeks. I am now going to do my eyes, so I'm going to take my touche eclat, conceal those bags, so if you've just got up a bit late and you have bags like I do, you can conceal them. I've discovered this new product by Laura Mercier, and it's a under eye corrector. I've not got it here, but it's really, really good. It's kind of pink in colour, and for those of you who have blue tones underneath your eyes, and that's not from being sleep deprived, it works really, really well to counteract them. I'd really recommend it. I'm using it for my friend's wedding actually, which is at the end of July. Okay, so next I'm going to prime my eyelid, and this primer by Urban Decay came free with my Naked palette. So I'm just going to place that on my eyelid. And this just is going to make sure the eyeshadow stays on all day long. Okay, so we've got primed eyelid. Let's do our eyes. I'm going to use my Naked palette, and we're going to start off using this nude sort of skin toned colour. It's a matte eyeshadow. It's called Virgin. And I'm going to take my big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to place that all over the eyelid. And that's just going to give us a lovely base to work on. Like so. I love this colour. I was using it this morning before I did this tutorial just to try out all these colours because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use or anything, and I was too excited. So there we go. We've got a nice base colour on, and then I'm going to take one of my normal sort of rounded eyeshadow brushes, and I'm going to use this lovely, it's sort of a pinky brown. It's got a bit of a shimmer to it, and I'm just going to take that and I'm going to place that all over my eyelid, not quite going right to the inner corner though. I'm going to leave that with the matte colour, this nude colour, just so that it opens up my eye a bit, because if you have a lighter colour on the inside it makes your eyes look bigger. This is such a pretty colour, really really nice. I'm just going to place that on the eyelid and kind of sort of work it into the crease line, like so. And then I'm going to take another eyeshadow brush, because I'm going to use same sort of eyeshadow brush, and then I'm going to take this darker colour. This actually, the palette comes with a free brush as well. So I'm going to take the darker colour called Dark Horse. The other one was called Toasted, by the way. I'm going to use that to define it. So I'm going to take it into that crease line and just work it in. I find it easiest if you kind of just place your brush, keep your eye open in the middle, and just kind of do semicircular motions around, and that blends it in and also gets it perfectly in your crease line. So we've got our definition to make your eyes look bigger. Always use a darker colour in your crease line. That's always going to make your eyes look bigger. I'm going to take my blending brush, so a big rounded tip brush here. I'm just going to blend that all together. Also because sometimes even though you're blending into that crease line, you're still just going to have a line. So I kind of blend in circular motions up and out from that crease line, like so. Beautiful. I'm going to take my secret weapon, which all of you should have. It was really really cheap. I think it was like by NYC. You can get it in Superdrug or something. I don't even know if you can anymore because it's quite old. And it's a white eyeshadow pencil. And this is one of my secret top tips. Place that white pencil on the inside corner of your eye. That's instantly going to make your eyes look bigger and make them pop. I use this honestly most of the time if I'm looking tired. Bit of white makes you look awake. It's unbelievably good. Love it. I'm next going to take my highlighter. This is Pearl Cream Highlighter by MAC. It's kind of a goldy shimmery highlighter. They also do one in Shell, I think it's called, and it's a whiter sort of highlighter. But I really like this one. So I'm going to highlight underneath my brow bone just to open up my eyes even more and kind of give you a sort of facelift almost. And then I'm going to highlight my cheekbones while I'm here as well. Like so. And that's just where light's naturally going to catch. I am then going to take my brown eyeliner. This is a soft kohl brown eyeliner by L'Oreal. They're really really good eyeliners. They're really soft and they go on really easily. I like brown just during the day. This is just a nice quick day wear look. Instead of having a harsh black line, it's quite nice just to have a brown one. So you just want to place that on the top of your upper lash line. If you do it in sort of shorter strokes, then it's a bit easier than just doing it in a oneer. Like so. That's just going to give your lash line a bit of definition. Okay, so Next we're going to take our mascara and to finish off the eyes. I am loving Lash Architect 4D just now. For those of you who watched my previous videos on a makeup review that I did, I had Max Factor's False Lash Effect Mascara, the waterproof one, and I hadn't decided yet whether I liked it or not, and I decided that I didn't like it. It goes on, it's really, really wet, it smudges, I even had black eyes, and then once it dries you can't get it off. It is that waterproof, so it has its pros and cons, but I really don't like it. So I went out, bought Lash Architect by L'Oreal, and I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to put that on. I'll show you the brush. It's kind of a thicker end here, goes to a thinner one, so it's great for catching those lashes here on the inside corner. So we'll just wiggle your brush up your lashes to catch them all. The brush does look a bit clumpy and the sort of black mixture comes out clumpy too, but it doesn't seem to transfer that to your eyelashes. Always remember to do your bottom eyelashes as well. That's going to just open your eyes instantly as well. Do the other side. But I do really love this stuff. It's really good. And it doesn't seem to smudge. It is, however, not waterproof. I've tried and tested it. Black, like all down my face. It's never a good look. And lastly, we're going to do our eyebrows. Always do eyebrows. It's so important to finish off your look with eyebrows. If I could find my eyebrow, there we are. My eyebrow brush, this angle brush, and I'm just going to take my brown eyeshadow by MAC. It's called Cross Cultural, and I'm just going to define the natural shape of my eyebrows. Now I got my eyebrows done at the new Benefit Pin-Up brow bars. They use like an aloe vera wax, because before that I usually got them threaded, and I really liked threading. I was like a total threading, like I told everyone about it. I was like, go have them threaded, and now I'm like, actually go have your eyebrows waxed at a Benefit brow bar, because they specialise in pin-up brows, which is what I love. So that's why I got mine done. So we've got defined eyebrows. We'll just finish off our look with some lipstick. I'm going to actually use lip gloss when I'm on a time scale. I like to just use a quick coating of a nice lip gloss, throw it in my bag, and then I can use it all day. So this is a Gemma Kid one. For those of you who have seen my blog, I wrote about this lip gloss. You can get it in a magazine just now. I think it's Red Magazine. You can buy it for £3.80. And the lip gloss is worth £14. And Gemma Kid lip glosses are really, really nice. You've got an option of 3 different colours. I think it's a really light pink one, which I've already got. This one, which is kind of a coral, and then a red one. So it's well worth getting. I'd recommend it. So a nice coating of lip gloss, and then your look is done. And that's you all ready to face the day. I hope this was really handy. It's taken me longer obviously than sort of 5 to 10 minutes because I've been chatting, but in the morning if I'm just doing that myself, then it's gonna take me 5 minutes, honestly. So quick and easy. For the eyes, you don't have to use browns, you can use greys, so you could use a white eyeshadow and a grey eyeshadow and then a darker grey eyeshadow. You could leave your eyes completely eyeshadow free. You could just put some foundation over them, or just put like the nude colour that I put on first and a bit of mascara, or you could just put the nude on and then a bit of brown for definition in your crease line. Whatever you want. This is just kind of something you can base it on, and I'll be back for my next makeup masterclass soon. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!